Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Did you make any prepping resolutions for 2025? Maybe you want to start prepping, get a restart, or just fill in the blanks and the gaps of any prepping supplies that you're missing. Well, I recently went to a Dollar Tree and many of the shelves were bare. Is it still possible to find prepping supplies at Dollar Tree? And the answer is yes. Sometimes you have to look high and low and you really need to decide, is this a quality item, which one is best, and what can I really get that is going to help me be prepared for an uncertain future? I found 4 different kinds of cordage. There's some black and yellow plastic type cords. There's some yellow paracord and diamond braid rope. I've tried each of these ropes. I find that the paracord is nice, but it's very small, and the diamond braid rope is actually 40 feet long, very sturdy, and I have it in a lot of different colors, and I have used it a lot, so it's a top quality item. Keep looking high and low. Look, they do have some emergency lights. You can find some clip-on lights, puck lights, kind of work type lights, and these little lanterns. I've used several of these and they're quite handy. So always be on the lookout for emergency lights from Dollar Tree. Your emergency lights from Dollar Tree are also going to require some batteries. Look for the AAA and AA, which are the batteries that the emergency lights that I chose use. Unscrew the bottom, add the batteries, and then twist it back on. And then you turn on the knob. Turn the knob up or down to make it more dim or more bright. Let me turn the lights off. It is still daytime though, so you won't be able to see it as if you were in the dark of night. But you can see this gives off a lot of light. It has 2 folding handles, so you could hang it in your tent or somewhere in your home if it was an emergency power outage. You could even take this along and hook it up, hang it somewhere in your car. It's a sturdy little light. You can see as it goes around that each of the 3 light bars is radiating out in every direction. It only needs 3 batteries. It seems pretty sturdy. It's made out of a nice hard plastic. It gives off quite a bit of light. It's far safer than using candles if you have children around or pets. And it's a great little item to get from the Dollar Tree to add to your prepping and emergency supplies, your lights out kit, and just to have on hand even if you're planning on going camping. Next, let's think about surviving outdoors in bad weather. Dollar Tree has some rain ponchos. You can find red ones, blue ones, clear ones, different types. Look them over and see if any of them seem to be thicker quality than others, and those are the ones you would want to choose. You can also pick up a shower curtain because that can work as a tarp in an emergency situation. You can spread it on the ground, put your things on it to keep them dry. You can spread it over something to keep things dry. There's a lot of ways that you could use a large shower curtain, emergency shelters, and to protect things. Dollar Tree has these crossbody bags, which are very handy. They don't hold a lot of things, but if you're going out and you want some prepping gear, it doesn't look like you're a prepper. It looks like maybe you're just out for a walk with your bag. You could put everything in it from a pocket knife to some doggy poop bags and everything in between. This is a new item that I hadn't seen before, bottle cleaner tabs. You know, if you use any kind of reusable cups, water bottles, drink containers, they can really get nasty, and some of those ingredients and the aromas and flavors seem to want to live in those bottles forever. So finding a way to clean them would be great. So you drop these in, let them soak, and maybe scrub it out. I haven't tried them yet. Let us know if you have, but I'm going to pick them up and find out for myself. Pests are a real problem we want to prepare for. If you are troubled by mosquitoes in warm weather, check out the mosquito repelling coils. These work great. You separate them, you light them with a match. You want to use them in a well-ventilated area, and then as they burn around the coil, it releases some aroma that keeps the mosquitoes at bay. Roach prisons also work great. You don't have to have roaches. Any little bugs and creatures that crawl around and crawl through there will get stuck, and then you can dispose of them. I've used ant bait by Taro before. I've never tried the Pick ant killer baits, so I'm interested to find out if those work. If ants are a problem, let us know if you've tried the ant killer bait by Pick from Dollar Tree. Is it as good as the Taro liquid ant baits? Because those work great. Dollar Tree mouse traps also work great. Here's an easy demonstration on how to set them. You get 4 in a package of the Pick mouse traps for $1.25. Dollar Tree is also a great place to pick up matches. You can see they still have diamond strike on the box matches. They have a different color to the box, but they still have the same amount. So they're a good buy if you ever need to start anything with a match. Look on the food aisle. You can find some of the grab and go, easy to open and eat foods that don't require any cooking would be good for your bug out bag. I'm not sure about a sour pickle, but a rice pack might be really nice. You can have a Spanish style rice or a jasmine rice. They're already prepared, fully cooked. You just need to tear it open. The only meat that I saw that looked appealing at all were some of the bumblebee tunas, which I'm not a real fan of some of these flavors, but maybe you are. The bumblebee tuna packs are tear open and eat. They could easily be mixed in with the rice. They have a lot of protein in them. Some of them have 14 grams, some have 17 grams, and lots of different flavors. Jalapeno, lemon pepper, applewood smoke, Mediterranean herbs and spices. Do any of those sound good to you? If you're a fan of tuna and you like it spicy, maybe that's something you want to try. Dollar Tree had Bruce's yams, which are actually sweet potatoes. What can you do with a can of sweet potatoes? They're actually very nutritious, they're very filling, and versatile. You can serve them baked, you can mash them, you can cube them into soups, add them into chilies. You could serve some diced up sweet potatoes with gnocchi, which is a type of potato pasta. Add some butter, some herbs, maybe even some Parmesan cheese. That would be good. Dice up your yams or sweet potatoes, stir it together to make a hash, top it with some eggs. That would be delicious too. Luckily, Dollar Tree is still having a lot of selections of the modern pantry types of shelf-stable milk, UHT, ultra high temperature processed, so that it is pasteurized to last on your shelf in a shelf-stable environment. These are very high quality. They have oat milk, which some people have said does not last past the date. There's almond milk, 1%, 2% whole milk, and even chocolate milk. I've had the modern pantry regular milks last for long past the date. As long as you don't open them, then you need to refrigerate them. Dollar Tree had some tortillas, flour tortillas, corn tortillas. It's a nice option to have for a bread type of food that can last for quite a while. You can even toss them in the freezer and they'll last for a long time. There's Idahoan mashed potatoes, and then there are some longest lasting foods. There are bags of quick oats. Oatmeal can last for 30 years if you store it in an airtight container. Look for the Hungry Jack original hash brown potatoes. Read on the package. Some of the dehydrated potatoes have other ingredients, but Hungry Jack tends to be just potatoes, so you could put these into an airtight container, seal them up, and they can last for many years. Dollar Tree has a nice selection of beans and rice. A lot of times they're picked over or they don't have the varieties, but you can see there's many types of beans, several varieties of rice, and these are the longest lasting foods. You want to repackage them into airtight containers for them to last the longest. Dollar Tree had little bottles of honey. Honey is a forever food, and this honey is produced in India. Other items that are forever foods would be things like soy sauce and white vinegar, which are available at Dollar Tree. So there are lots of choices on long-lasting foods. You just need to look around. See what's available in your Dollar Tree. What are the foods that you want to eat, and those are the ones you should stockpile. But remember, don't just buy food and put it away forever. You should be choosing foods that you're willing to use, rotate, and replace. And that's how you have the most success as a prepper. Let us know in the comments below, what are you finding at Dollar Tree that you are surprised and you are glad you're still able to pick it up, and anything new that you find as well. I hope you'll like my video, share it, please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.